Good afternoon, my dear brothers and sisters. Before we reflect this afternoon, let me welcome our presider for this noontime Mass. He is a priest from the Diocese of Malolos. He is also the director of the Social Communications Ministry of the Diocese. We welcome in our midst Father Franz Dizon. Palakpakan po natin siya. And to all of you, my dear sisters and brothers, joining us this afternoon here at the Manila Cathedral and those joining us online, Happy Easter at maligayang pagdating po sa inyong lahat. The story of the apostles or their story during that first experience of Easter, shall we say, happened in parallel. Talagang nakita ho natin, nasaksihan at maririnig ho natin sa mga susunod na araw yung kanila pong kisig, yung kanilang determinasyon at ang kanilang pangangatawan upang ipahayag ang mabuting balita. That new vigor, that renewed zeal in proclaiming the gospel. But parallel to that experience will also be a lot more experiences of threat, of danger, and of, shall we say, the many temptations and the many threats about their ministry. For example, yesterday we've heard how the apostles were chained into prison. Today, we've heard in our first reading that they were reprimanded, they were persecuted in a way for still continuing the preaching. Pinagsabihan na namin kayong magtigil-tigil na kayo, pero ang titigas ng mga ulo ninyo dahil patuloy pa rin kayong nagpapalaganap sa katauhan at turo ni Jesus. And maybe we will be led to this question, what could be their secret? Bakit sa kabila ng madaming pagtitigil sa kanila, sa kabila ng madaming pag-aaway sa kanila, bakit sila magpapatuloy? We shall get the answer from the gospel today. This assurance that Jesus shared with Nicodemus. The one who comes from above is above all. Ito ang takot, ito ang lakas sa pagpapalaganap ng aking salita. Ito ang madaming uusig sa atin. Narito naman yung lakas ng loob natin. At sa itaas ng mga bagay na ito, maganda man o hindi, ang nananaig at ang palaging nagtatagumpay ay siyang galing sa taas. Ang lakas mula kay Jesus, ang kapangyarihan at katatagan ng loob galing kay Jesus. I know that you are following, you are also going through the happenings which began this week between that certain leader of a country and of our Holy Father. Sa kabila ng mga ibinatong mga salita sa kanya, the Holy Father stood still and firm that I will still continue to preach about peace, about gospel, about justice, about fairness. Because such person, in the face of threat, of persecution, and of temptation, would always believe that the one who is from above is above all. Hindi niya mananaig, hindi tataasan pa ng kahit anong takot at ng kahit anong pangamba ang siyang nangunguna at nasa itaas ng lahat ng mga bagay na ito. Why are you still going to church in the midst of this crisis? Why are we still believing in the face of, I do believe, the many temptations and threats of our life and of our faith? Because we also believe, and we always believe, that the one who is above all. May takot, may pangamba, may tukso, may pag-aalipusta. pero mas matingkad pa rin ang pag-ibig at kapangyarihan ng Diyos sa atin. Sa kabila man ng laban, sa kabila ng takot, sa kabila ng pag-uusig, ang Diyos pa rin ang mananaig. This is our key. This is our fuel in the fire and also our fire. That in the midst of this persecution and the many threats of our life, we will continue because Jesus is above all and no one can take over from this power of Jesus.